Oh, hi.
I'm gonna paint on a canvas today. Who is she? I've done it before. I actually think my first paint and ponder video, but I was using Posca's, these guys, which technically is paint, but it is a marker. I honestly don't even know what I'm gonna paint today. I had some general ideas for this video, but I'm really going in just, this is totally off the cuff. Also, my plan this week, I had just kind of done an impromptu sketchbook page that I'll show you here. So this is what I did last week. You can watch the whole process of that. I'll link it below. And then I did this in this lovely Dr. Martin's gold ink. So just for fun. And can you see the shine and shimmer? Just kind of a stream of conscious, so hard for me to say that word, conscience? Not conscience, not conscience, conscious. So, you know what I mean. So that's what I did on Sunday on a whim. The rest of my family had gone out for to get some ice cream, and I was like, I'm just gonna chill and hang here because if you watched the Q&A last week, you will know if you give me cake or ice cream, I'm always choosing cake. So ice cream is sort of like a whatevs to me, but I decided I was gonna do this other page, and I did this. I recorded it, or so I thought. When I film myself drawing or painting, I always take a lot of different angles to try and keep it a visually interesting experience. And it turned out that I only filmed the very beginning. I also filmed the very end. But all the stuff where I was putting the camera in all these different angles, close-ups and overhead, all the stuff I was doing, apparently the camera was on, but was never recording. Yeah, that happened. I've done that before too. I hope that's the last time it ever happens, but let's be real. I even double, triple check that I am seeing the red button on now, because I was like, we've done this a few times. We've done this. Let's learn from our mistakes. But you gotta laugh or you cry. So anyway, I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna take one of my many canvases I prepped. They have just some cheap gesso, 5 or 6 layers of gesso on them to kind of keep them smooth. So we have this plain white canvas, and this is just kind of me going, because last week I was gonna do this on canvas. I actually thought about it, then I chickened out, and then I thought, well, let's just do it this week. I just wasn't ready. I felt a little bit, I was a scaredy cat about putting things on canvas. Why? I don't know. Somehow it's less scary to put it in a sketchbook, but I'm gonna push back the silly fear that I'm feeling and just go for it and wing it, see what we make. Hopefully it's not regrettable, and hopefully enjoyable. And they say go big or go home. I'm going small to medium, and I am staying home because I work in my home studio. So, all right, let's just get into it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I had in mind, so this is my little tiny travel sketchbook. It's perfect for fitting in a handbag or a backpack without taking up too much room, but it's almost too small. It's if it were just an inch bigger all around. Anyway, doesn't matter. But I did some of these sketches, and these were while I was in a waiting room, and I liked the vibe of these. I kind of like the simple shapes. Oh wait, that's from a diner. Actually, I gotta ink that because it's color erase pencils and that's fading very fast, which is what happens. And then yesterday I was in a diner and sketched this out while I was there, but that's neither here nor there. Who cares, right? But I like the vibe and the shapes here. I was thinking of going just black and white, but I also, going off of those sketches, I had done this in pink and red. I wish I had placed the star a little over here because now it just looks like a star on a stem, but there's a mushroom in the back. But that was kind of going off the same vibe. I was just using some water-based markers, but so I was thinking pink and red. I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling, you guys. You know, I usually go with a very rainbow, all colors, all in tone. So, tough choices. So let's, I don't know, we're gonna find out together. It will be a surprise for everybody. And I'm gonna listen to When Ghosts Speak because it is an awesome podcast. Melissa and Marianne are the two hosts. Melissa is a local metaphysical shop owner, and she's awesome. Love her. She actually carries some of my cards. I think maybe stickers and totes too. I don't know. It's been a while since I've sent stuff there, so I can't remember what they've ordered last. But she kind of has like a few of my witchy things there. As someone who likes to dip their toes into the witchy woo-woo stuff, love it. Marianne is a national treasure. She's an international treasure. She's like the real deal. She sees dead people for real. She's a very like no holds barred kind of person where, and if you ask her like a silly question about ghosts, like Hollywood-esque ghost stuff, she's always like quick to roll her eyes and be like, yeah, that's not how that happens. The show from it was like, I think early 2000s, with Jennifer Love Hewitt, it was called The Ghost Whisperer. That was actually based on her life. Although she had a lot of issues with it because she's like, they Hollywoodize everything. And that is absolutely not how ghost stuff happens. Still an entertaining show. And, but they do a live stream on YouTube. I will link to both their channels, but Marianne's a riot. She reminds me a lot of my mom with the way that she talks and just kind of rolls her eyes at stuff when you just say something that's so outrageous. So she's just a very like salt of the earth, like, oh, give me a break kind of gal. And I love that about her. And yeah, so I'm gonna listen to, they did a podcast and it's like all these stories that she has from over the years, all the tales that she can tell. And she's just, she's a great storyteller. So I'm gonna listen to that while I do my painting. Just me again, doing a little voiceover for you. I just want to take a second and say hello. If you're new to my channel, my name's Debbie and I am a full-time artist based in Cleveland, Ohio. The bulk of the art I make for my stationery and gift brand, Debbie Draws Funny, is created digitally. And for the last 3 years or so, I've been getting back into making more traditional art, going analog, putting it down on paper, real paper, and my many, many sketchbooks. I have a bunch of sketchbook tours on this channel as well if you're into that sort of thing. And painting on canvas every once in a while like I am today. So I decided to use Acryla Gouache for this painting. A little bit of regular water-based gouache just to pump up the pink color. I think I used Opera Rose for that. I hadn't used my Acryla Gouache set in months. I bought it, I think, at the beginning of the year, so I thought I'd break those out, and I just love the bright, flat matte colors that you get from it. So it has that staying power of acrylic paint without that super varnishy, shellacky shine, which I didn't like for this particular style. I like it sometimes, but mostly I like to work with like bright, flat colors. I think it just kind of soaks up all the light being matte. So I don't know, I feel like it makes my cones and rods in my eyes happy because it's just like, I don't know, I feel like it has a gravitational pull on my eyeballs, but in a good way. That sounded painful, but I mean it in the best way. I'm not going to do too much talking here. I just thought I'd kind of make it quiet, put on some tunes, and let you watch this in some peace and quiet, and then I'll come back at the very end and we'll have a chit chat about my mixed feelings with the finished product. So I will see you on the flippity flappity flip side. So enjoy. I'm getting used to it. I do like it, but I usually need to sleep on it and then look at it again. Oh, hi. You know, it's a new day, it's a new dawn, and I have a fresh perspective, and I love this. She's so cute. So much so that I want to make another in this style. Maybe like a brother-sister painting, a companion, maybe a whole family. What if I did? I think it's adorable. I would hang this on my wall. I would look at it lovingly. It gives me happy feelings. I like the 3 colors. I was a little hesitant about it before, but I love it. Anyone can say whatever they want about it, and it will not affect my feelings because I have unconditional love for my creation, just like all my children. All smiles, all the time. This painting is so awesome that I think it should run for president. My name's Debbie, and I approve this painting. And oh, my neighbor's extra annoying dog is barking next door. That's all it does. It only barks. He's cute, but everybody else has dogs in this neighborhood, and the dogs like bark for a second or two, and then they stop. This one barks at everything. Look how my mood shifted so quickly. That dog triggered me. Shut up. Everyone in this neighborhood hates you. I'm sorry, but it's true. Okay, anyway, if you're not subscribed, please do so, and I will see you next week. I don't have anything else to say.